here for it. I was telling Keisha earlier, I am actually here for it.
And that little
that kiss was spicy.
I was like, oh, come on, Marcel.
I said, okay, Marcel got game.
Listen. And I was here for it. Leslie trying to say, "Are you okay with my boundaries?" Marcel said, let me tell you about you and your boundaries real quick." I was like, "I know that's right." Mm-hmm.
He gonna make you move them boundaries, Pookie.
Mm-hmm. Please.
She's talking about Ted Richardson. It's the only man I have loved.
And he said, "Baby, you ain't seen me."
Yes,
I like her better with him, honestly.
They're a better match
because of what she did.
They are a better match.
They just have a better match.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she'll run all over Ted.
Yeah.
Marcel give her a run for her money.
But she was flirting with Marcel from the jump, talking about I might be sunbathing on top of Sheila.
And I think actually, like, I think there's a part of Leslie that actually does like Marcel. She does say that she has said that she has her own ulterior motives in dealing with Marcel, but I think that there is a part of her that she knows that Ted really doesn't want to deal with her in that way. And the fact that Marcel is actually showing her the attention that she wishes she got from Ted is one of the things where it's like, let me go ahead and entertain this a little bit. Let me see where this is going.
I mean, let's just be honest. Not just woman, what person doesn't want to be wooed?
This is true.
I agree.
You don't want to always feel like you chasing somebody. Sometimes you want to be chased.
Yeah.
You're right. And she has not had anybody that has returned any of her affections.
Although I wish Carlton had.
We ain't gonna go there yet. We're not gonna go there yet. So for the nominations so far, Leslie, is on the block.
Leslie definitely.
And it's only merely just because of how she treated Samantha.
Because one of the things where Leslie is normally hilariously petty that I'm here for, but today
that was just nasty.
Yeah, she wasn't cool for that. I was like, oh no, Leslie.
But drunk Leslie is hilarious. Side note.
And I think that she was a little tipsy in this little interaction.
Yes, she was.
Because her flirt game is a little more elevated than what it normally is sober.
I think I'm here for it.
And
but y'all look like, go ahead. Your petty what?
My granny always said, a drunk man tells no tale.
That's right.
True.
That's true.
So what y'all gonna be doing on Sheila?
She gonna be sunbathing, all right.
Dun, dun, dun.
Because Marcel said the wife asked him for a divorce. They went from having problems to now she said, I'm done. I'm tired of being tired.
Speaking of which, are we gonna get to that here in a minute?
We can get to it now.
Okay, let's go on. Let's go.
Oh, they're so.
Your wife is tired of Marcel and his BS. And I want to know what Marcel been up to.
Well, he is an undercover cop. So he probably isn't home on a regular.
Right.
Whenever he is home, he isn't present.
Right.
So, and even if she does either try to plan something so that they can try and re-spark the chemistry, or even if she asks him, can you show me a little affection? And he's like, I'm tired. I just got through working this case. I don't feel like doing all this whoop-de-woo. And then that's when all the arguments start.
And all his spare time is spent with Sheila.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, does Marcel have any kids?
They haven't said. We just now found out about the wife a couple of weeks ago.
I just have to say again, thank y'all so much for further developing these side characters.
Yeah.
It makes the show so much better. It was already a great show, but it makes it better.
Yeah. because we need to know more than just the Duprees.
But there's still one that they fail in the song.
Who was that?
It's coming.
Okay. Well, let's go here now. Lo and behold, if the wind didn't drag the cat out the bushes this week.
See? I want to see how this unfolds.
You think she knows that it's not a real marriage?
So what now?
I don't know.
Do you think she knows it? Do you think that she's peeped game on Haley, that she's not for real?
I don't know. I mean, the way we saw the Notorious Three interact, they are basically on edge when it comes to Lynette. Because they know how she is. And they know that, and even they said there's really no loyalty in this game that we play.
This storyline is so layered, it literally can go anywhere. You've got,
like, she could come in and try and take Haley man.
She could do that. Maybe she picked him to do this case because it's game. Like Haley's trying to figure out, is she running game? She probably realized that Haley run a game on him, and she gonna try to extort Haley and blackmail her because I know what you trying to do to Bill, and I was trying to do it, and maybe you meet me to the mark. Let's work together. Haley trying to get Randy to figure out what her angle. I mean, it's like, and then you got him telling Haley, I want you to keep an eye on this case. I'm gonna put you on point. Like, you gonna investigate this case. So now, how much of her friend's dirt is she gonna cover up that Tomas is gonna find? Like, it's like, ooh.
So I guess I wasn't really paying attention. I think that episode I was multitasking and doing some things. Did Haley admit that she knew Lynette?
No.
Because Bill peeped it, saying, are you afraid about what you'll uncover if I have you spy on your friend?
But he was talking about Tomas.
Okay.
Because she stood there like a deer in the headlights, like, what friend, what you talking about? And he was like, you know, the one that you tried to use to make me jealous, the one to do this and that. Yeah. And then she was like, about your friend Tomas. And she's like, oh yeah, because she wasn't giving it up before he said anything. She's like,
right. She was about to revenge.
They tried to make us think that that's what was happening, but yeah.
Right. She was like, I ain't opening my mouth till you say first. I'm gonna look at you like you crazy. What friend you talking about?
Because I remember I was doing some stuff, so I was here, but I was listening, but I was halfway listening.
But she know what I know, because they're not good at covering up relationships. She better act like since they met in the office, they started hanging out or something.
Child,
these two.
I need to know what is going to come of Randy going to that hospital looking for Bill. I just want to know how that's going to be tied up.
How is it going to play back, or are they going to skirt past this issue?
And the writers are wishy-washy in terms of what they tie up and what they leave open to interpret.
Right.
But with Randy, you think that Randy's going to try and get his hands a little bit more dirtier than what he normally does with Lynette?
Well, he said he was going to help her. That's why she said we today. Like, oh, you ain't going to let this $10 million bag go. So I guess he said, Lynette might come in here and mess up our money. Let me figure this out. Not Ren and Stippy.
I'm Noki.
I can't really figure out Haley.
It does, Allie.
Haley, they had a certain direction with Haley, but you can see that the writers are somewhat losing the plot with her.
It's like they can't decide whether they want her to be in love with them or not.
So there's rumor through the Fairmont Vine that Haley's actress was fired from the show. Is that AI or is that actually real?
I haven't heard anything about it.
Because in terms of like those rumors and those,
she was at the Christmas party.
I just made enough to eat.
She was, but in terms of like the other BTG groups, there's been a post.
Okay, wait, who is Boogie Oogie down?
Sorry, that's Walter.
Okay.
And like the other BTG groups, they have this post circulating that Haley's actress was fired and that they're gonna try and close her story out quicker than what was anticipated.
Allie says it's AI.
Okay, great.
I hadn't seen it. But those groups like that, I tend not to engage.
I engage to a certain extent. If I engage, it's only to cause chaos and discord. That's because it's a bunch of AI. So if I'm bored, I'm gonna sit there and argue with AI.
I don't really get on those groups except when they try to come for Dandre and be talking about Andre belongs with Ashley and they really in love, and I'll be like, first of all, you blind.
Child.
Second of all, you stupid.
It depends on who's hot that day. Normally, what's been hot recently is the Eva and Kat discord. So
I'm kind of tired of Eva and Kat. They need to wrap that on up.
No, I don't think they need to wrap it up. I do need a break. That's what I need. I need a break from Kat and Eva.
I need them to give Ted his Christmas miracle and play nice, and then maybe they fall out late over something, because that's how soapy sibling rivalries go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because they've done too much now.
What do y'all think this is going to be? Is this going to be the new crew, the United crew, or?
I don't think that they're going to be the new crew. Something in my spirit is leading me to say that Randy and Lynette may have had a fling once upon.
That's what I said.
Something tells me that with the right isolated environment, those two gonna have something spark, and then they're gonna double team on Haley, because Lynette's gonna sit there and try and get on, because Randy is the more impressionable one.
But he ain't gonna flip on his cousin, is he?
Are you sure? I think that Lynette's gonna get into Randy's ear and try and make him think that he's more of an asset to the operation than Haley wants to admit, and so that he should be calling more of the shots and try and sabotage what Haley and Randy got going on with this whole bill scheme.
Z, I agree. They're not smart, because please explain to me, why do we always have to meet in a public place?
That's the only set that's been built, Keisha.
Child,
it just doesn't make sense.
I just find it funny. We just munching and just have.
Having a good time.
Pajama jammy jam.
It's a pajama jam. That's what you.
Hey, I'm here for it though.
Listen,
but that's what I think. I think Lynette is gonna do a divide and conquer between Haley and Randy.
I think so.
I can see that.
And in the process, Lynette's gonna try and seduce Randy.
Oh,
I want her to come for Bill, because I think that'll be funny.
I don't think that she will come for Bill. I authentically don't think she will.
I don't think she has any loyalty to Haley.
That is true. I do believe that. But Lynette like Haley, is gonna do anything to secure her bag.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'm trying to get out of this situation.
The one advantage she has with Randy is that's her blood. She ain't got no advantage with Lynette.
Is Lynette really in trouble?
I don't know.
I think she really is, though. I think she's really in trouble, and I think she does need some kind of legal guidance in what she got going on.
I think it's too coincidental that they end up in the same place talking to the same person, just like, oh, I need him to get me out of this, when it happens to be her husband. I think she is coming with game. She's done some research because she doesn't appreciate how Haley and Randy left her high and dry, like she said.
Yeah.
So I think that she's running an angle. I think Haley is right to suspect her.
Okay. I do too. I can't figure out exactly what she got up her sleeve, but I feel like she got something up there.
Have y'all tried this Canada Dry Fruit Splash?
Yes.
This is the bee's knees.
Listen,
okay?
it is of the kingdom. I'm telling you.
Let me just say,
it is of the kingdom.
Yes, it is.
Flesh and bone did not reveal this to you, but the Lord, but the Spirit that our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ has placed upon your spirit.
Yes. That is the bee's knees. Keisha, you need to get into it and get into the blackberry one as well. Get into the blackberry one as well, honey.
Yes, killing me.
Sexual seduction. Haley is gonna get hurt by. Listen, something's up, and I'm here for it because this is not by coincidence. So, of this group, who or if anybody on the block from this group?
No one from the block on this group.
Not this week.
Okay. We're just trying to figure it out. I like Haley's coat. It's like a nice couture zebra.
I wasn't a fan of this. I like Lynette's style.
I was about to say I like Lynette.
I like Lynette. Haley is a little too over the top for me.
I like this one.
Let me just say, from an acting standpoint, I felt like before we knew Haley was running game, I liked her acting before, because now I feel like she be trying to be too hood.
She over the top now. She extra.
It's like, and y'all, I know I'm probably gonna make somebody mad when I say this, but I don't care.
Go ahead. Me and you don't care.
I have always said Raven-Symoné is a horrible actress since the days of the Cosby Show. Because she's her and Keke Palmer, they are over the top all the time. They're not believable actresses to me.
I'm with you with Raven. Keke, I think, can actually act.
I just haven't seen her not play a character where it's extra. Like I can tell you're acting because everything is like this. Like, why?
See, I think that Raven is better in a comedic role. Like with That's So Raven, I think she put herself in a box with That's So Raven. Because even with Raven's Home, it still has some elements from That's So Raven where it's just over the top comedy.
Well, see, but now I know of That's So Raven. I've watched That's So Raven because my child was obsessed with it. But I also am very familiar with the Cheetah Girls.
Now,
she was extra in there.
I think that with Raven, I think she exhibited better acting in the Cheetah Girls. Now, was it great acting? No. It's better than what she normally does.
Well, Raven is not going to be bringing home any Golden Globe or Oscar nominations.
No.
Well, I just feel like Haley gives that same vibe of just too much.
She does now because of her arc. You're right.
Yeah.
When we got revealed of what she was doing, it's like her whole everything switched, and now she's just playing the character really, 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 really too much. I want to see her dial it back to where she was before we knew what was going on, to make us wonder, is she still running game, or is she falling? Is she back where she was, or is it still a game? I would like them to pull her back a little bit to make us wonder, because now that they've broken the fourth wall with us, I don't like that it's broken.
Right, me either. Me either. It's not fun anymore.
It's not fun to see her every move and every plan. Right. I just want to see like they do in the Ocean series, when they do everything and then they go back and reveal to you at the end how they played everything up, and you're like, oh wait, I thought what? Oh. Just like when they revealed it with her.
Sequel to the last Oceans, please.
Ocean's 8.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like it. They said that they want to do it. It's just getting all their schedules together that's been the problem. But anyway,
I did enjoy it. I
loved it. It was a great cast. But anyway,
I don't like that they killed Danny, but
yeah, I don't think he's dead though.
Well, but anyway,
that's another conversation for another day.
Listen, before we go there, nobody off from this group. Now, let me tell you what pissed me off, and I need to see if I actually have the graphic for it, because it happened today. I do not think. Oh, I do. This little stroll down memory lane that Bill is trying to go down, I am not here for it. Shut all of this down. Shut it all down.
You know what? I authentically feel sorry for Bill.
Why?
I authentically feel sorry for Bill because he had a midlife crisis and made an impulsive decision that he now regrets. Do I feel sorry that now he's still effed up and he still ain't nothing. Don't get it twisted. He still is a trash character. But in this moment, I do feel sorry for him because in every scene that he interacts with Danny, you literally see he regrets leaving Danny.
He does.
And that's the side that appeals to me. You literally see him as he's going down memory lane. You see him be authentically happy. When the series first started, Bill was trying to prove a point that he was done with the Duprees and that he was happy with Haley. Now he realizes he's not happy with Haley and it was just good sex, quote unquote. Good sex is subjective, but neither here or there. But he realizes that Haley is not the prize that he thought he wanted. Danny is the prize that he wants, but he's basically made a decision where he cannot retract what he's done.
Right.
And Anita,
he done play down now. He done got 10 toes down, but now he just...
And now he regrets it. And Anita read him down.
She did.
And he can't deny it. And it's one of those things where that's why I say I authentically feel sorry for him. He's still a trash character, but I authentically feel sorry for him.
Not even a little bit.
Now, do I want him back with Danny? Hell no. Because I love Danny and Andre together, and they need to stay together.
They do. And if he's not careful, Haley gonna speed it up again because she does not like being threatened by Danny.
Right.
And the way that Bill was not engaged in their conversation. He had a good save. I will give him that. I'm like, oh, you slick. That was a good save.
But
he better watch how big her eyes got. Not William Kincaid.
William Kincaid need to go on and make his baby with his child bride because this one is taken.
Haley is not having no baby. Haley said,
I'm screaming.
Huh? She said, what? And why should I stop taking the birth control?
But did you forget we was trying to have a baby?
It's like he caught her off guard out of left field. Like, what you talking about, Willis?
She completely forgot that we was trying to make a baby.
Exactly.
But you know what? I think that's what Bill emotionally needs. He wants to redeem himself as a father because he knows that he wasn't the greatest father with Naomi and Chelsea. So emotionally, he feels he needs to redeem himself. And I think that will help him balance out.
Well, she need to help her husband because we don't want him.
No, what we need is the Richardson baby so that whatever Haley is giving Bill can be sped up by the authentic stroke he's gonna have when he find out they got pregnant.
You know what? Danny's gonna get pregnant in 2026.
Listen,
I'm here for
you heard it here first. Because listen, have you caught all the hints about legacy and Andre missing having a family and
Danny is gonna crack and she's gonna figure out a way. You need a child. And even though I'm not personally going to carry it because I've gone past my childbearing days, we can get a surrogate.
Who said that she's gone past her childbearing days?
Well, I don't know. I'm assuming and speculating at this point.
I feel like that would be another. You know, they are already notorious for touching the untouched subjects,
which is geriatric
pregnancies.
Geriatric pregnancies are a thing.
Yep. And
so that would be an interesting journey to explore.
I'm here for it.
He will have an entire stroke.
And would.
And I will be on the floor laughing.
And I'm right there with you.
Reminiscent on his down memory lane is why he has my nomination tonight.
Yes.
Because
can we find some light-skinned actors to play Bill, please?
Okay.
And can we find
somebody that remotely resembles him to be young Bill?
And Danny is too light.
Can we find
Danny is Puerto Rican.
Like what? Now she does sound like Danny.
Yes. But I did like that little moment of a little memory of Bill finding out he was going to be a dad. I'm like, I can see Bill acting like that.
Mm-hmm.
He's still trash.
Yes.
But Danny, she is standing firm. It's like, oh, Bill, you thought that this little stroll down memory lane is gonna spark some kind of chemistry for us to sneak back our way to each other? Nope.
No to the no to the no.
And did you see? No. And did you peep Andre when she said, "Yeah, I have my little ultraviolet suntan, whatever it was." I'm not sure what she said. Mm-hmm. And you see the way Andre scrunched his face when she mentioned that Bill was in the vicinity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he was like,
"I'm so sick of this."
And then she was like, "But it made me think of you." And he was like, "Me? How?" Yeah, because of so and so. So that was a good save. I mean, but I think she again authentically and genuinely meant it.
Yeah,
I'm over Bill and I'm with my husband.
I wanted her to say, "It made me think of you," because we were talking about when we had the girls, and I realized that I need to give you a baby. That's what I wanted to happen.
I honestly thought that she was going to mention we need to think about starting a family. That's what I did.
I felt it coming. That's why I feel like they keep hinting towards. And I'm here for it. Let's make it happen sooner than later.
I'm telling you, 2026 is going to be Danny being pregnant.
Yes.
And what is this day? December 18th, 2025?
Yeah.
Y'all did not give us Winterfest. Give us this.
Now, what are your thoughts on this while we're discussing Bill?
I think he's going to do it.
I think he's going to do it too, Keisha.
They ain't put it out there for nothing.
I'm neutral. I don't see him not running, or the idea will cross his head at some point. Now, do I think that he will put a bid in 2026? I don't think so. But I do think that he would put a bid in to run for some political office in the future.
So you don't think that he's going to turn around and flip it and run for Martin's seat? Because that's what he wants to do, is challenge Martin.
That's what Joey wants him to do.
True. I personally don't think that he would do it for 2026, but I could be dead wrong.
Hold on, pause. We got to double back for a second. Jared,
I don't remember this
conversation about not wanting to have kids or what have you. Back before we admitted that we were in love. See, it's a little different now because now we're in love. 1, 2. I don't think it's gonna be now. Yeah, me and Donna, we were hoping that she would say, "Let's have a baby," but we know that's not how it's gonna go down. It's gonna happen, but it's gonna be an accident. It's gonna be a oops.
It's gonna be a oops.
Because you know that perimenopause will F you up every time. That's where them geriatric babies be coming from. Because your hormones is all crazy.
And you think you missed the cycle and you didn't.
You missed it, all right. So that's what we're coming at. Is it's not necessarily going to be now. You know, when we talk, we're just talking in theory of what we would like, but we know that it ain't gonna happen like that. They did have that conversation, but again, that was also before we were officially in love.
Yep. Then got the wedding rings and had a whole honeymoon over in LA.
Things have changed. That baby might have got made on the honeymoon.
Burnt a whole turkey for their first Thanksgiving while Danny's hollering about saving the marble counters.
Mm-hmm.
Look, they've been playing butt naked freeze tag ever since.
Butt naked Twister. Butt naked Twister.
Freeze tag is sending me.
Let's play strip Twister. That's it.
But for Bill and Joey,
of strip Twister, when that grown child was in there looking for her gifts, and them drawers flew over that.
You know what? I was here for Danny and Andre just being petty with Chelsea. It's like, does this girl really think she's being sneaky?
That was hilarious.
So
I missed all of that because of the preemption.
She screamed and stood up and said, "Wait, put your clothes back on."
I'm like, girl, you ain't stopping no show here.
So explain it to me, because they knew she was there and they acted like they was having sex. Is that
she was looking in the cabinets in the kitchen and she heard them come in, so she ducked down underneath the island. Okay. So as she's ducked down being quiet behind the island, they're coming talking about, oh, let's get ready for our photo shoot for the naughty Santa. And panties and stuff go flying over the counter and hit her in the head. So she jumps up with her hands covering her face and says, "Wait, stop, put your clothes back on."
I would have said, "You stop it. No show here."
They standing there laughing at him.
Okay. I missed it. I saw the conversation after when she was saying, "Hey, you know, Rowena was my tail before she was yours, blah, 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 blah." I came in there.
Yeah, that scene was hilarious. I literally hollered when that happened.
And speaking of Rowena, the woman got to cook, clean, and do the grocery shopping.
Cook, clean, wash everything, smile, and
do everything and gets no airtime. We ain't seen Rowena yet.
Rowena was out grocery shopping today. The woman ain't got enough to do. Y'all can't at least Instacart the groceries so Rowena can cook them. She got to go to the store too.
Look, she got to cook, clean, wash everything, smile, and grin.
We done seen whatchamacallum's housekeeper, but we ain't seen Rowena yet. Nicole's.
And Rowena, bless her heart, she remind me of Brimsley when Queen turned to him and said, "Did you ever get married?" And he looked at her like, "How? I've been with you 30 years of my life. How I got married?" They gave Rowena Thanksgiving Day off to be with her family. And that's it. But she still had to go and cook for her family.
She ain't getting no break at all.
Rowena works for Procter and Gamble. Oh, God.
Now Rowena is AI. I'm screaming.
No, not AI.
She a robot.
But with Bill and Joey, I don't think that, well, I think Bill will run for an office in the future. I don't think it'll be 2026. That's just me personally.
Well, if he don't get it now, Martin is going to be in office for the next 6 years.
Yeah, it's got to happen now. He might not win, but I think
4 years. Congressmen are 4 years and senators are 6 years. Isn't that how it works? So it'll be 4 years. So he better do something now. I think they brought it up for a reason, and that's going to get super messy because he's going to be mad that he can't have Danny back, and then the Duprees are not letting him in, so he just going to say, F it, I'm going to run against Martin. Let me just upset the whole thing. Let me just turn the table over at this point since I can't get what I want. I'm tired of going down memory lane. Let me just get it.
And then y'all saw how Haley reacted when he brought it up to her. No!
Like
girl, you're so obvious about everything. Sit down.
She said, no, I'm opposed to it.
Why? Because the jail time for killing somebody sitting in office is much more imminent to you.
Her background is going to be covered there. You know, when they do them political cuts, they dig.
Yeah,
they dig.
Outed.
But something I am diametrically opposed to is this right here. Well,
this I am 1,000,000% against. I am 1,000,000% against. Now, I am a fan of Nicole and Kyle being together, but I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Carlton and Nicole being together because it's just messy and it's hypocritical.
Okay. Yes.
I agree.
100% to everything you just said.
Now, if they are going to push these two together, then if you're going to push this couple on us or ship this couple on us, then I need Shanice and Ted to be together, wholeheartedly, nonstop.
I don't want this at all. No part of this do I want.
Okay. So let's break this down. Keisha and I were talking about this earlier. Now, someone gave him props for the picnic he was able to pull together.
Okay, that was cute. Anyway.
No. I called in an order.
I called it in. It was simple. And here we are. But what was cringe for me? Okay, so yeah, you got some turkey and cranberry sandwiches and some rum balls and a s'mores kit. When he came out with all of the presumptuous notions that I have won, this is my woman, and we are moving forward with all of that, with this is our wine. Well, now this is our song. Who said we were going to have an hour anything? We're having a first date. Mm-hmm. How did we get to our wine and our song? Are you trying to march me down the aisle next week?
Literally. I can see
He's doing too damn much.
I can see him trying to propose to Nicole by the end of February, early March. Oh, this just made me good. Yeah. I hate this so much.
For real. Because I mean, and the part that's so cringeworthy is this man was sitting here salivating over you while you were married.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Like you were literally, you were praying for the downfall of your best friend's marriage, just so you can go for his wife. Ted, I would cash out my shares in whatever business we have together and start my own practice. Because you stay in the hotel, you live in the hotel for whatever price that is, you can be able to make it happen. But the fact that Carlton is walking bruise free is still a sin to this day.
How tacky is it that you have this picnic in the home she shared with her husband and your best friend?
Now that's diabolical.
That
you start all this. This is our first this wine, this song that. Let's start over and know each other for the first time in the home of your best friend. You couldn't take her to her office. You couldn't get a neutral place. Me and Keisha was saying this afternoon, you couldn't go rent out the museum and show what kind of clout you really got. Give a new experience. Why you had to do this in my living room?
Like Nicole, weren't you talking to Vanessa about selling this before you got the divorce? You didn't. You're divorced. Right. Might as well just go ahead and sell the house.
Sell it. Sell it now.
If you're gonna be doing all this whole lot of that's
his best friend.
I'm sorry. This is really pissing me off. It really is. Because you're gonna be this renowned therapist. You suck, by the way. And you really gonna sit here and play in not only your ex-husband's face, but you're gonna play in the face of your entire family, which the family ain't really helping because they enabling the crap.
But how you go here, but you was just with Kyle, and then you're gonna say, well, did Carlton not know about Kyle? Oh, so he playing it cool. So you were trying to make him jealous? And then you're going to say, well, am I going to face any backlash on going on this date since I just had the other date? Are you doing this for attention, Nicole, or what?
Can we talk about the obnoxious Febreze placement?
And Allie says, no Procter & Gamble slammer will be tolerated in this establishment. That's right. We're here for a good Febreze now.
Hey, I love me some Febreze. I ain't gonna hold you.
Febreze.
But I will say this. I knew the whole scene was going to be a downward spiral when she was spraying that Febreze and whipping it in like she was just whipping in good old pine scent. was like, oh, girl, stop. This is too much.
Like, what is wrong with you?
Carlton and Nicole really pissed me off. Oh my God.
Pissed me off too.
Like, for real. 100%. All of that.
They're fictional characters and they make my blood boil. Writers, I give you props because for you to get, well, really not just me, just anyone to react like this, you know you're doing something right.
Let me tell you, I couldn't do it. It took me forever to go back and finish that last 5 minutes. I said, I can't. And then when I was watching them with Raphael, and I started going, he told me, what's wrong with you, baby? What's wrong? I said, that. He told me, oh, baby, come on now. I like literally scared him. I was like,
Jared said that.
What's wrong with you?
Jared said he's convinced that every time Nicole and Fabrice start out the scene, she farted.
Jared, we all have them. All of us have our Febreze bottles. Mine actually is in another space right now. I forgot to bring it, but every time on the podcast, we have Febreze. Febreze is our thing. Cascade and Tide have made an appearance too.
Baked cinnamon apple.
What's your favorite cinnamon apple? What's your favorite Febreze scent?
I like the original, to be honest. Not gonna lie.
Cinnamon and apple.
Like the cinnamon and apple is my favorite. Cinnamon and apple and that warm sugar.
Look, hold on,
sugar and shea. I love that one too.
Hold on, I'll be back. Hold on.
You really gonna leave me and Keisha by ourselves?
Dun dun dun. Trouble.
Don't tell them what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I gotta go here tonight. I'm so behind schedule. I hope we got the right colors.
This is really pissing me off. This is
she can crap off the screen.
And then Ted, he kept it cute and on mute when he saw Nicole and Carlton. Oh Jesus, I can't think of the man's name.
But I really loved that he came with that gift for Shanice, and I love that she thought that it was just by default, and he actually had a card and everything to go with it, like it was for real for her. And
there was actual thought in there, and and I had to give Ted props on that. He's like, "You ain't slick. You trying to get over to her house? That's what you trying to do."
When can I come install it for you?
I was like, That's what you really trying to do.
Install, sir.
Because that's what I'm saying. If they can be able to ship these two together, we can get Shanice and Ted.
Period. Can we please minimize the Carlton and Nicole scenes? Because don't nobody want to see that shit.
There are some people that are here for Carlton and Nicole, but I am not one of them.
Those are the same people that are also here for Danny and Bill.
So I have baked cinnamon apples.
Come on, baked cinnamon apple.
Sea salt and caramel maple.
I don't have that one. I'm gonna have to try that one.
Both of these together, your house smells like Christmas. This smells like you baking cookies in the oven.
Okay.
And this is that nice cinnamon apple, like a baked apple pie. So when you spray both of these together in the room, it's Christmas all over again. That's why they weren't in here in my office. They were out there because my husband likes to come home to a smell in the house. So he say, I like that. I need to have a smell. I need to smell like Christmas.
My Lord.
Then you should have said, then I guess you better get the bacon.
So, but Carlton, you're right, Jared. He is trifling on every account. And period. I could not, if my husband's best friend come to me and say, I've been waiting all this time for him to mess up and now it's my turn. Ain't no way me and Brian doing nothing together.
And the fact that Nicole hasn't even thought about this speaks to her alone.
Seriously. Exactly.
Hey, Angela. Girl.
Hello, Angela.
Well, welcome, ma'am.
Hey. It's been a long day.
Angela had a long day laying on top of the bed.
Yes, I am.
Can we get these two off the screen?
In my onesie.
Yes, can we move the screen though while we greet? And thank you, because they were about to make me throw up.
Honey, they were really terrible. Really, 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 really terrible. But Carlton is on the block. He has earned his nomination in my book for a number of things. He is number one to the top of my list with that. And so we're going to go right back.
Kyle? Bring back Kyle.
Where is Kyle? Like, was he a one and done?
But they said he was traveling.
He's a traveling doctor.
They would have brought him over here for no one and done. He ain't no little soap star.
Listen, I need him. Look, I am for Ted and Kyle teaming up to keep Nicole away from Carlton. I'm for that.
Me too.
Like, if there's anything, I want Nicole to move on. I don't want her to move on with Carlton.
Right.
Yeah.
I want her back with Ted, but that may be fleeting.
I don't know if I want her with Ted anymore.
Over that, because
I'm like over that. Yeah.
I'm very much Shanice and Ted now.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
I can see that.
More and more Shanice and Ted.
I still don't know how I feel about that particular situation.
Allie, that's right. And he can take the picture with him. Bye.
I'm screaming.
What did Allie say?
She said he can take that picnic
basket with him.
I mean, he showed up real quick with that basket. I mean, that was the DoorDash of life. He did that quick.
Honey, he went to the hospital gift shop and bought that basket, and he ordered the food from the cafeteria.
Now, I want to know if he DoorDash.
Ain't no hospital food looking like that. I'm sorry.
We don't know what Garner. You don't know what their hospital food look like. No.
They got a gourmet chef.
They might.
I hate it.
Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah. I like him on that movie I was watching today with Brandy, but yeah.
Good on that.
I like him on there, but I don't want him with Nicole.
At all. Not even for a second.
I was so disgusted even in the movie with him and Brandon. I was giving him the side eye. I was like,
well, in the beginning, yeah, I was, but then I let it go. Now he needs to go with Ashley. Ashley need a new man. So
Carlton and Ashley?
She needs some chocolate.
That's fine. I don't care. She can have him.
I knew she was gonna say that.
She needs somebody and he needs somebody.
Ashley needs somebody that's just as wild as Andre is, but she don't need to be with Andre.
Well, he gonna take her out for picnics and stuff like that with turkey.
She don't need nobody just as wild as she just needs somebody a little something.
She needs somebody with some.
She need a male Shanice.
Because Derek didn't have the swagger that she needed. She needed somebody that's gonna make her say, "Oh, a second somebody," and without it being Andre, because Andre probably one of the smoothest brothers on the show. Period.
Andre and Isaiah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like me some Isaiah now. Yeah, like peanut butter.
Andre is more smooth. Isaiah is a little more edgy.
Yeah, Isaiah's the bad boy. Like the bad boys.
Y'all put a pin in that. Let's go to commercial break. We'll be right back.
Looks like you still managed to go a little over the top, even though she handcuffed your plans.
Mother, I am never going to apologize for celebrating my miracle baby's birthday.
Nor should you. But what you should be celebrating is that Kat hasn't stopped you yet.
You're right, the day is coming where Kat will not allow it. Oh, can you do me a favor and spray the Febreze? It always makes the house feel so fresh and welcoming for parties.
You stole that trick from me.
I learned from the best.
Febreze, refresh and energize. I don't know this scent. Oh, that's nice.
Right? Oh, I hope Kat enjoys herself. She pared my list down to only family. I wanted to go full-blown Bridgerton meets Bratz with costumes and everything. This is our compromise.
It's very nice.
Oh, and she will appreciate this too. Kat insists on it. She says for parties, you gotta have the Febreze to set the vibe.
speaking of her community, ladies, we had a wonderful time last night in our Vision Reset 2026. If you missed it, I'm so sorry. We're going to do another one. It won't be another Vision Reset, but we'll do something like that. So, ladies, if you are on here, y'all can hit me up after to see how you can be a part of the Her Sanctuary, the community. But last night was a wonderful night. We had a very good time. Keeping it moving. Like I said earlier, I am still very much on the fence.
I'm here for it. I'd stand 10 toes down on it.
I'm here for it. I second that.
And Ted wasn't. Ted was slick. He wasn't being naive. He wanted to figure out how can he get over to Shanice's house.
Mm-hmm.
I said,
let me know when I can come
him and Nicole and Ted both love a good project.
I can see that.
And I think that he was looking at Shanice and the Bird obsession and the whole nine as a project, not necessarily love. Will it turn into that? Maybe.
Well, I'm not saying it's love. I think he likes her. Mm-hmm. I think he's attracted to her, and I think
he need a friend.
And that's what I was about to say. I think she's been a good friend to him.
Well,
and he's starting to feel a little bit of attraction to her because they have stuff in common.
Well, this is the thing with Ted. Ted is one of those men that doesn't know how to be alone. They have to have someone that they can say, right, this is my person. And Ted and Nicole both have been with each other so long, they don't know how to function without somebody.
That's right.
So now the thing with Nicole, she has, I want to say, a little bit more self-control than Ted, but Nicole comes with a holier than thou complex. Mm-hmm. Ted comes with weak will and just open to anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I think with Shanice, I think that there is an authentic chemistry generating between the two of them. Mm-hmm. I think that he's seeking more the companionship with Shanice. I think he's looking for a significant other with her.
Mm-hmm. This is my thing with the difference between Ted and Shanice and Nicole and that man. Nicole and that man seem very forced by him. This is more of an organic attraction.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
As far as Ted and Shanice,
I agree.
It just happened, and I love it.
Like Kyle and Nicole could have. They were on. If they actually explore them, they can be an organic, blooming relationship as well. Carlton just comes with a bunch of backhandedness and backstabbing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I agree.
Let me say this: if Carlton had just continued to be maybe her shoulder to cry on, maybe there between both of them, like I said, naturally something started to kick after the divorce. I might have been here for it, but the whole I've been wanting you and been watching from the get-go.
Yeah, that's creepy.
That killed it for me. That's stalker vibes.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Like
I'm done because you never was Ted's friend.
Like you couldn't have waited. Like it's kind of like the whole thing with Ashley reaching out to Andre literally hours.
5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes after they broke up, she's calling Andre or texting Andre. That's what it felt like with Carlton. It's like Carlton didn't even let a mourning period happen between Ted and Nicole. He literally just said, okay, well, you're no longer with him. How about you go out with me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, this whole situation with the bird, was he being funny or was he being genuine?
Both.
I think he explained it.
I think he was being both. I think that he was making funny of an insecurity of hers, but at the same time, he wanted to show her that birds are not all that bad, and at the same time, try and figure out how can I get over to your house.
Not how can I get to your house.
Yeah. Over there, like, he said, "When can I come install it for you?"
Well, yeah, he did, but I was not thinking.
Girl, that's a man. You know he was running game.
Well, this is true.
But I can't remember exactly what he said, but something he said when he was given the reasoning behind the whole bird feeder was he circled it back to their connection.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like giving birds a chance, like you should give a certain doctor a chance despite blah blah blah. Like I was like, oh, that's cute. That's cute, teddy bear.
Speaking of game,
I don't understand why you can't be there for them. Let them be happy.
They're gonna have to grow on me. I'm tired of everybody trying to couple Shanice off as if she's just everybody's rebound girl.
I will admit that is
that. Yes, that I agree with. But I feel like I don't think that this is that. Her and going out on that date with Derek was just that was too quick. That was too much.
Mm-hmm.
But the times that she's had with Ted have all been like accidental. Like the elevator was accidental. The Orphe jeans was accidental.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a lot of coincidences.
It's like fate is pushing them together.
Right.
And that's fine. I can sit here and watch it boil over some more and see what happens. I'm not opposed. I just don't know how I feel. I'm not saying hell no, like I'm saying Carlton and Nicole. I'm just kind of like, let me see where it goes before I get excited or see what's happening for either one of them. Because Shanice still has a secret. And you can tell every time she sees how her secret when things are happening affect Ted, she feels guilty about it. So we just got to watch that. But there's two situations we're going to touch before we continue on. And this is one. Allie?
I'm sorry. They're
about it. Allie,
I'm mad that somebody had to give you homework to make that happen.
So I can understand Naomi's reserve in engaging in sex, not necessarily for the sake of getting pregnant, but that whole circumstance and situation that killed their sexual chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
So I can understand her having reserves in having sex again, not because she doesn't want to, but now the playing field is different. Mm-hmm. Because
and you were so nasty to this man.
So what?
And she was so nasty to this man. I can understand him not wanting to.
But
they said they were trying to give each other space.
Yeah.
And I found that very adorable. The fact that they were trying to take each other's feelings into consideration, which also plays into Jacob's character in terms of trying to respect his wife's boundaries.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Even though he has a different perspective, he was putting her emotions and stance regarding the situation first. I
want her to be pregnant with her mama.
Oh gosh.
You know what?
Would that not be something?
That'll be hilarious.
I think that Naomi probably
would consider no comment at this time.
She would. I think that she would consider carrying the baby the full term if she was pregnant with her mom.
You think?
I think she might consider it. She probably was still trying to abort the thing. But at the same time, I think that she might consider it because at this point, she feels like she would be alone and Danny would be able to show her this isn't as bad as you think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's one of those things that it's one of the things that makes a woman a woman. At least that's from a man's perspective. Take that as you wish.
Well, oh Lord, you're gonna get called all kinds of names now.
Like sexist from that little
y'all leave my brother alone.
You know what? Let me not say names. But
our office has no comment at this time on the private matters of our boss. Hides under desk.
Oh, you know what? Well, the law offices of Bill Hamilton will not further spectate or comment or commentary or provide commentary regarding the matter.
Look, Bill need to worry about his own business or lack thereof.
Yes.
Our boss has worked out his own personal affairs.
Has he though?
Yes, he is working them out as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
She says, "But has he though?" He know what I know, but he better not go to St. Bart's because I think she's trying to out him over there. She go so
she
big.
is.
Might not come back from St. Bart's.
He not gonna come
She
back.
is.
He is not gonna
He ain't coming back if he go to St. Bart's. He come back in a box.
I want him to go because I'm tired of him, but I don't want her to off him just yet. I need him to be alive to see the pregnancy of Danielle Elizabeth Dupree Richardson.
Girl.
Jesus.
Girl.
But I am a little concerned for Jacob though, because he was viewing the whole thing as homework. It's like, sir,
that's what the
therapist told him to do.
Yeah, that's why he said he didn't like calling it that, but that's what he was told to call it.
Something, I don't know.
That was the whole point. They were like, this feels weird considering this to be homework.
Right.
But it's also one of the things that they deflect to. Like it's always there when they don't know how to talk about it. Let's just have sex.
Right.
So at this point, do you think that they were able to vocalize at least a little bit of what was bothering them to be able to authentically engage in sex?
Mm.
Or do you think that they were touch deprived and they decided to go ahead and just get their needs taken care of?
I think the elephant is still very much in the room. And I think
she still ain't doing anything about it. That's my thing. If you don't want to have a baby, you didn't go get snipped, you didn't go get surgery, you didn't get a more permanent thing, so that this would not be a problem. So, I mean, if you don't want them, then you need to basically make preparations.
Right.
And I can probably say that Jacob had in no way, shape, form, or fashion with his upbringing and just being a man in general, he wasn't thinking about getting a vasectomy. Mm-mm. I don't think as much as he loves Naomi, he would get a vasectomy.
Mm-mm.
Not him. I'm talking about her. She's the one that doesn't want any.
But Naomi won't get a hysterectomy though.
But that's
not a hysterectomy. She can still use an IUD or something more permanent or something.
She needs to be the one to fix it.
Yeah.
Right.
But
I totally wholeheartedly agree.
Well, why do I have to go
that's
through?
how I feel about it. Like, even with
because you are the one that is diametrically opposed.
Bro, you the one getting fixed.
And I agree with you 100%. If you are it's like if a man is sitting there, if a man wants to say that he does not want any kids, he's the one to vocalize it. I agree that he would be the one to need to go get fixed so that it doesn't happen and not have to put the burden on the woman. And vice versa. If the woman has vocalized that she does not want kids, then the burden is on her to at least make sure on her end that she eliminates the possibility of her having children.
Right.
That's your responsibility.
But with Naomi, with the way that her character has evolved and has been fleshed out, she's going to sit there and say, well, just like a patriarchal society, putting the entire burden on the woman to make sure that she doesn't get pregnant, but the man doesn't have to do anything to make sure that he doesn't get the woman pregnant.
She is the one that is so objective about it and not wanting it, then she needs to ensure. She's so insure and thorough about everything else. She needs to take a moment to go to her OBGYN and say, give me an IUD. She doesn't have to be as extreme as a hysterectomy because that is major invasive surgery. She didn't have to do that. she need to just go and say, "Give me the IUD and let me call it a day."
Yep.
And then if you get pregnant on the IUD, then it was meant to happen. And leave it at that. Leave it there. Yep, suck it up, Buttercup. But speaking of that,
not sorry.
Another couple that needs to happen.
Love them.
Another couple that needs to happen.
You love it. Oh yeah,
they only need to mind their damn business.
Thank you.
Because you just sit. Because Jacob, you sitting over here being petty because you couldn't quote unquote prove that Eva and or Leslie were guilty of the crime that you were investigating them for. That your cousin obstructed justice to do. Might I add?
Right.
Let it go. Let it go. You're the one that said that says that the system works and you trust the system.
Now wait a minute, Allie. Wait a minute. Allie says she has a strong dislike.
Elaborate.
I need to know why.
Why?
Well, as you type that elaborate answer. I am for
Allie doesn't like
Isaiah. Huh?
Allie doesn't like.
Nope. She does. Apparently, she does not like them together.
I definitely need an explanation for that.
Because Eva and Isaiah are both outcasts, or at least they connect on the common ground that they are outcasts, and they have an authentic chemistry with each other, and they want to move on from whatever drama that people keep trying to connect them with.
Mm-hmm.
Like with Eva and Kat is always saying that Eva is trying to get with Tomas. And for the past month and a half, month and a half, Eva ain't thought about Tomas. Ever since Tomas done declared his love for Kat, quote unquote, and he says that he has no interest in Eva anymore, she's left it alone.
Yeah.
And she's devoted all of her time to Isaiah. While at the same time, while she's trying to move on to Isaiah, Kat has had at least one interaction where she's tried to cock block.
Hold on now. This is not that now.
Well, no, I'm talking about Kat trying to tell Isaiah, don't be talking to Eva.
Kat was not in this scene.
No, I'm not talking about this scene specifically. I'm talking about in past.
This is not the debate. Save your argument, sir.
No, I'm not saying that this is the debate. What I'm saying is that Kat has intervened in what Eva and Isaiah have tried to do at least once.
She has.
Okay, I would agree with that.
And so with Isaiah, while Jacob is sitting there trying to influence his baby brother's choice in women and saying that Eva can't be trusted, you can't be trusted either because you can't do your job on your own. So how am I going to trust you in the force?
That's true.
Because you want to sit there and trust the system, quote unquote.
Jacob is going out of his way to be a hater.
And is.
Yes, he is. Because his love life ain't going right. He doesn't want his to go right either.
Oh, she says, on behalf of my proximity to the Dupree family, they need to stop roping Eva and Leslie into the Dupree orbit. Like she's a contributor to dismantling our family. Her mom is a crook and is complicit. Zay deserves better. Oh, wow. Well, there you have it, folks. There you have it.
I'm here for it.
Are you washing hair?
I'm dyeing my hair.
I was like, what in the heck is she doing?
I got a multitask, okay? I have a hair appointment tomorrow.
No, you good. I'm just like, I was trying to figure that out.
My Christmas sew-in, okay?
So
I had to
ask this question. Would it just be better for the Cat agency and all of her followers if Eva just packed up her bag and left town and go and do the Doctors with Borders along with Ashley. Would that make everybody happy? Because it seems like those people who are part of the cat agency, they don't want to see Eva happy at all. They want her to be miserable for the rest of her life. Eva made a mistake. She did. I'm not taking nothing away for the wrong that Eva played in the demise of Kat's parents. She was dead wrong. I say this with love, Amber, if you're watching. Eva was dead wrong, and Leslie was dead wrong. The difference between the two of them is Leslie is unapologetic. Eva is. She has recognized that she has been wrong. And when you have done that and you are remorseful, you can't keep being punished for the same sin over and over and over again.
Right.
So I think now that she is trying to move on with Isaiah and not put herself in Kat's orbit, not touch anything that belongs to Kat, not do any of those things. She is trying to be the bigger person and just avoid the whole situation. And I think this right here takes her attention.
And even then, Eva has never intentionally put herself in Kat's orbit. She never has.
Except for that one time when she rolled up in the girl house.
Yes, that is the only time that Eva had to say, you know what? I'm going to make sure that I am understood and I am understood clearly.
Well, that was a dangerous move, because if you would have rolled up in my house, you would have rolled out.
It was a dangerous move, but it was a dangerous move, but I can understand. I don't condone it. Let me make this clear. Do I condone it? No. But I can understand you walking up to somebody and saying, you know what? I'm sick and tired of you saying A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, either to my face or behind my back. So we're going to declare the air right now. So with Eva, she is trying to avoid Kat, and every time that Kat is minding her business, it's like Eva is minding her business, Kat interjects herself into Eva's orbit. She does. Mm-hmm. And when she's interjecting herself into Eva's orbit, she is normally coming at it with a hostile, argumentative, and combative nature.
This has turned into the debate.
I'm trying not to make it into a debate, but at the same time, I'm still advocate. I am making sure that this is a preview for what will happen.
Need you to tap in. He trying to debate you without having to debate you. We need you to tap in, girl.
I'm just saying my client Eva is trying to mind her damn business, and Kat is always trying to interject herself into Eva's orbit.
Well, she's not really
conversation.
Not really family.
And okay. And at the same time, with no.
Let's go before we go there. Look. That's just my marriage. Let's say my marriage not really family, proximity, but not really family. But speaking of family, who put the bumblebees in this man's boxer shorts?
Seriously, somebody put in his Cheerios.
Please, someone please. You know what? I was appreciative of his and Marcel's conversation. I was so appreciative of that conversation because Marcel literally told Elon, look, you can sit there and be pissy all you want about how Isaiah either isolates you or doesn't yearn for a relationship with you. All I'm saying is you can be the bigger person and try and mend that relationship.
Right.
Because the thing with Elon and Isaiah is that I see both sides of their issue.
Right.
Because with Elon as a parent, you literally go above and beyond if your child is in trouble to make sure that they don't do something that's going to impact their lives in the long run, if you can help it. And then that child turns around and repays you back with ungratefulness and tries to paint you out to be the bad guy in some capacity. I can understand Elon as a parent being salty about how Isaiah perceives him, especially when he either knows what went on behind the scenes or he doesn't know what went on behind the scenes. But with Isaiah is tired of having to always prove himself that he isn't unsuccessful in the standards of his father.
Right.
And if every time that I come around with good intentions and I'm trying to have a decent conversation or try and create a good rapport with you, and you meet me back with passive aggressive comments, and you look at me and you approach me with condescension, and you always critique me on terms of what I do in terms of my career goals or X, Y, and Z, I'm going to sit there and try and avoid you at all costs. Because you're not about to sit there and mess up my whole mood.
Yeah, I agree.
So I can see both sides of the spectrum.
But can I just say to the showrunners, y'all are on the block because y'all missed our opportunity and y'all robbed us of our opportunity to meet Darlene this week.
Mm-hmm.
She was supposed to be alone.
Yeah,
we didn't want to see after she left. We wanted to see her there with her sons.
Yeah.
But she's a 911 dispatcher, so she had to get back to work.
That's fine, but Christmas is coming, and we need to see a Hawthorne Christmas.
We need to see a Hawthorne Christmas. He's supposed to go by at least for eggnog. So
let the eggnog scene happen. Find her. You got a few seconds to make it happen. You ain't got one episode next week. Make it happen.
So do you think that Elon is gonna warm up to let his guard down and try and make a big deal, try and reach out to Isaiah? Because Isaiah was the bigger person in
trying to come and talk to him.
Yes.
And I give Eva her props for that.
You're gonna say you gotta give Eva credit because she said, hey, you got to go and do it. So we gotta Eva can do something good.
Props for that.
And the thing is that and the thing with Marcel, he didn't with Elon and Marcel, he really didn't take Elon's advice or Marcel's advice. He was still low-key throwing jabs and being condescending.
Yep, he was.
But I think honestly,
I think that's the only way he knows how to be.
As I'm going to say, once you have been a certain way for so long, they can't expect him to change what he got going on overnight.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen. But what about this dude? Now, y'all have to fill me in because again, we got preempted. So what is happening right here? Because I don't know. Did Bill tell him he's the lead on the case?
Yes.
Yeah,
so he is basically taking Bill has appointed Tomas as first chair in the Lynette case because he's trying and clear his plate so that he and Haley can go to St. Bart's. So he's trying to delegate some tasks off of him to clear up his calendar. And Tomas is the person that he's trying to delegate the tasks to.
Yeah, so Tomas is happy because this is his first criminal case.
Okay, so I knew that he was going to do that and then tell Haley to oversee him, but I didn't see the actual, this is what you're going to do. So I guess this is the reaction.
This was followed by him telling Kat that I've been given my first criminal case, and Kat saying, basically, you need to go find somebody else to work for.
Mm-hmm. And in terms of that interaction, I will not, Tomas, for the first time, at least for me, he has not been in my top 3 for eviction. Or at least my top 5.
He was wrong.
Tomas has been up there in the high ranks for me for, since the whole Eva Kat situation. But in terms of him, I'm happy that he stood his ground against Kat.
Well, I did see the conversation they had when he was saying about his life in Puerto Rico and how he grew up and how this means a lot to him and his family to be able to have this accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
And her whole thing was like, okay, but I think she just wants him away from Bill because she's seeing how it could turn into a Bill and Danny situation. Like he's going to work too hard, or maybe Bill is going to rub off on him and he needs to go for partner, somewhere other than Bill Hamilton Esquire, but he's like, I'm here now. He's mentoring me, and this way I'm gonna stay.
Yeah, and it's also one of those things where Bill, at least in the DMV area, is the best lawyer in town. If you literally make it in his firm, you literally open doors everywhere you go.
Right. So you're saying he's the Miranda Priestley of the law world.
Yep. So it's one of those things where he would be foolish to turn down or walk away from what he has built over at Bill's firm. And Kat, while she did state what her issue is in terms of not wanting to immediately say yes to Tomas's offer to move in, you're wanting him to basically take a chance that is unrealistic, if that makes sense. And the thing that Tomas had to clarify with Kat, which I'm glad that he did, is that you have had the opportunities to you come from a family where you can be able to take a leap and be able to have a safety net to fall back on.
Right.
I don't. If I literally took this chance, I would more than likely fail because I don't have a safety net to fall back on.
Right.
So I need to stay where I'm at.
Right.
So I give Tomas's 10s for this week, which is very rare.
Yeah, it is very rare. Very much so. Well, right there, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to come back with our serious conversation of the night.
Finished with you. 23-hour lockdown. It is good. Very good. Oh yeah. How you doing? How are you?
Best empanadas.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? You guys tried it? Yeah, so my horizontal line is a little off. Oh, sorry. Hold tight.
All right, y'all. So we are noticing how much the show touches real life circumstances. And before we go here, just want to give a shout out to Bill and his presence for Naomi and Chelsea. The first Black female lawyer in the United States, and I can't remember what he said her name was, as the briefcase to give to Naomi, bringing a little bit of Black history in there, and the whole Y&R crossover with the Lauren Fenimore thing for Chelsea's bags. I thought that was brilliant. But we touched something that is very troubling for females, and it is Anita's health situation.
Mm-hmm.
But I applaud the Rauders, number one, for touching this, and two, for how they handled it.
Yes.
It was beautifully done. And Tamara Tooney, honey,
you did that.
You did that.
When them nominations come out for Daytime Emmys next year, if she ain't on the list, then something wrong.
Look, it's already they already rigged anyway.
You did that, okay? You could see the concern, the fear, the whole, and this is describing the procedure that the doctors did of, this is the needle, this is the sound, this is what you're gonna hear, this is what it's gonna feel like. Brilliant pins across the board.
Yeah, I agree.
Grand prize to Maratoni.
This is something that I saw across the board in numerous groups. The different women speaking about their experience on this table and how either they did not have a support system and how they felt, or they did, or their whole journey. It has had so many different women talking this week. Mm-hmm. That is the beauty of that, because I cannot remember another soap opera who touched so many things at home that sparked so many real conversations. And for that, I just say kudos to the writing, the cast members, the whole thing for that, because I remember being in this situation, and like Anita, I was alone when I had to do this, and it is not the greatest feeling. Just like Anita, all sorts of things go through your mind, body, and spirit, being in this position, not the unknown. And shout out, she had, it seems as though, a great team of doctors. When I did this, my OBGYN was probably the worst. I did this and it went like this. And I went to a Black female doctor who I thought would be the best, that would have my back. And especially since I knew her, you know, I thought it would be a great situation, but it turned out being one of the worst, horrible experiences I've ever had in my life medically. She, in terms of this situation, because there's so many things I could say, I won't go there, but with this situation, the waiting is the hard part. What are the results? What are they going to say? And so I ended up having the surgeons call me back and say, or maybe I called them and said, what's up with the results? And they said, oh, we gave them to your doctor such and such days ago. And I said, what do you mean? I don't have anything. They said, no, we gave them to him. So I called my doctor and I said, I'm looking for the results of my biopsy. And she says, we don't have them. I said, no, they said they sent them such and such days. She said, oh, well, let me go look for them. Then she calls me back and she says, oh, you're right. They did. They sent it over whatever day. So I've been waiting more days than I needed to because you had the results in your office already. That's neither here nor there. So then she goes, okay, well, I want you to take a deep breath. And I'm like, oh God. And she says, you do not have cancer. And I'm like, what?
This is not the voice.
Exactly. She's like, I'm like,
you better than me because I might would have been in her office.
What are you telling me to take a deep breath for? And then she goes, well, I'm going to transfer you over to a breast specialist and you're going to work with him. And I'm like, okay, but I don't want to do that right now because I am swollen and bruised. I'm still have not healed from this biopsy. Give me a little bit and then I will come in for him to do whatever. She says, okay. He's never called. They never called to give an appointment. They never did anything. I don't even know who this so-called follow-up doctor was. Next thing I know, the people who did my biopsy, they called and they was like, we're trying to figure out when you're going to be scheduled for surgery. I said, what surgery? And she was like, we recommended surgery to your doctor. They didn't tell you that you needed to come in and have this removed. No, they did not. She's like, oh, well, you need to follow back up with your doctor because we're trying to schedule your surgery. This is the first time anybody said anything to me like that. So I was like, you know what? I'm done with this practice. They had done other things to me, but this was the straw that broke the camel's back. I'm done. But Anita and all of her concern is warranted. It's spot on. But what is bothering me about Anita is she has not told anybody.
Yeah. Which she was about to break and tell Vernon.
Yeah, I thought she was too.
But in terms of that, me as a husband, boyfriend, or even as a son of a mother going through that, I would want to be either in the room alongside them to be able to at least be the emotional support, or be in the waiting room so that they know that I'm there whenever they go in, and I'll be there when they come out.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that was something that at minimum Vernon should have been there for.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's supposed to be your partner, the one that you're supposed to share your life with, and y'all are so close. And I'm like, but you're hiding this because with everything, it's just like Barbara again. You hid Barbara and he handled that well, but you're still hiding stuff from him. And you basically say your marriage is strong. So you're supposed to be trying to go through this together. He is your rock. So let him be the rock.
Right.
And I get not wanting to worry anybody, but I always wonder, like, why do parents do that? I don't want to worry anybody, so I keep it. But you worry yourself. Like, let people stand with you. Like, I seem like all parents do this. And when you find out about medical things, it's after the fact. Oh, well, we didn't want to worry you, sweetheart. We didn't want to say that.
Well, now I'm worried because you didn't tell me.
Right. Call me. Tell me. Because at least we can worry together if that's what we're going to do. Like I told you, I can worry with the best of them. Don't worry by yourself. You need a partner and worry. Let's do it together.
And this is at least what my dad says, because he has that bad habit of keeping things to himself. And then I find out months after the fact, and I'm like, why the heck didn't you tell me before? And then his exact response to me is, there ain't no sense in both of us, Warren. So I decided to just keep it to myself and just let it go through myself. I said, Dad, what if something actually happened to you? Yeah, well, but that's the difference between black men and black women, and it's irky. But hey, But even with my grandmother, I can say that she would have been similar to what Anita would have been. She would have kept it to herself, and she wouldn't have said anything until she would have known that it got serious. Now, in this instance, if you need to go get a biopsy, you should have said something.
Yeah.
Listen, I had a friend who went through all of this and said nothing. And next thing you know, her phone was ringing my phone. It was her daughter saying, "Oh, mom died last night." From what? Oh, she had cancer. She didn't say anything. No, she wouldn't have. She didn't want anybody to know. She didn't want to ruin anybody's time. What?
And that's my grandmother. She would have kept that to herself because she doesn't want anyone to look at her differently.
But you could have made moments be bigger moments. You could have had memories that were better memories from the people who were left behind. You can enjoy your few moments to let's do things so that you're not spending your whole time in doom and gloom, but you actually having moments with people and family. Because not saying that people feel sorry for you and whatnot, but let's say you have a situation where you are estranged from a family member or estranged from a child or a sibling. That's the opportunity for everybody to clear that air and get that right.
And make amends, yeah.
And make that amends right. And you don't want to say, "Oh, you just here talking to me now because I'm sick." Well, that may be true, but you still need to fix it. And let's treasure and mend what we have left.
I'm here.
And so many people taking this stance that Anita has taken has robbed a lot of final moments from a lot of people. And that's just not something I agree with. I understand, well, let me not know something until let me not worry everybody till there's something to worry about.
But her spouse
at the same time, right. If I had a husband and had to go through that, he would have been with me. But I didn't have anybody, so I was alone. But
Raphael and I were together when I had to do mine.
At this moment in stage, Raphael would be right there in the living in the waiting room, whatever, with me. Okay. I need to take off work, what we need to do. Because the one thing, when I was telling him this story, I'm telling you all, when we watched this, his thing to me was, "Well, have you had yours? Are you good?" I said, "Baby, you remember I just did it. I just did this and I did that. And I'm good." And he said, "When?" I said, "I just did it. Remember I did it at the beginning of this year and I had the extra test and everything." And he said, "Oh, okay." Because he was like, "Oh, do we need to make an appointment tomorrow? Do I need to call in to work? What we need to do?"
Period.
So Anita, I need you to, and everybody knows her, and kudos to Danny for peeping it.
Yep, Allie said Danny knows. And
Danny knows something.
I love Danny said, "I may be a daddy's girl, but I'm my mama's child." And she told me, she taught me to trust my gut. Something ain't right.
Right. And everything you say, and I missed it, I think, again, because of maybe it was the preemption or whatever happened. I missed what Anita said that made Danny's antennas go up.
She said that she was asking Danny that if anything was to happen to her, that she look after Vernon. Because Danny was saying, like, "Oh, is this where you're going to tell me that Nicole is your favorite child?" She's like, "I don't have any favorites, but you've always had your daddy's heart. So so look after him if anything were to happen to me." And then that's when Danny's like, "Mama, what's going on with you?"
Right.
And so that's when, at this scene, she's like, "Does mom?" To Chelsea and Andre, she was like, "Does mom seem off to you?" And Chelsea's like, "No, she seems like her same baddie self. I'm not sure what you're talking about." She's like, "Nope, something ain't right. I know my mama. I am a daddy's girl, but I am my mama's child."
Yep. She said, "I'm my mama's woman. I know." And I was like, okay. But that's good when you have families who are close knit, when as close as they are,
Mm-hmm.
you know when something is not off when something's not right with your family members. And I appreciate that being in the family that I'm in, because my dad always raised me and my sister to say, listen, y'all are all y'all got. So when me and mom are gone, it's just y'all two. So number one, y'all have to stay close. And as together, we were always together. It's always the four of us. And that's how it's been, us together as a family. And I'm at a point like most of the time I'd rather be at family than anywhere else. Like I'm gonna be with my people. But I know when something's off with my mom, I know when something's off with my dad. I can just hear it. And I'm in Vegas and they're in South Carolina. I can be on the phone and just hear, okay, something's up. Time for me to fly home. Or it's time, let me do a FaceTime. So I'm like, okay. I appreciate Danny's ears. But Anita is now all up in her sensitivity phase. And so she took it upon herself to have this moment.
That's another, Andre's another actor that deserves 10s for this week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because
he's definitely grown so much through this show. And the times that they allow him to be vulnerable, he's doing an excellent job.
Yeah.
Anita said, look here, I've had decades more experience in you than you in trying to fake it till you make it. What's going on with you?
Mm-hmm.
And as with Andre, I can resonate with him in some regard, because it's one of those things where when you lose at least one parent, let alone both, holidays are definitely different, and you do feel jealous when you see people with their parent of who you've lost, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of the things, you're happy that they still have them with them, but at the same time you get angry because you want that same thing for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And so you try to be as supportive as you can, but there's still always that part of you that wants that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know when Andre, I'm not sure at what age Andre lost his parents. He must have lost them when he was at least a teen.
I think it was that or early 20s. It was very early. Very early.
Because the way that they talk, it makes it seem like it's been at least 7 to 10. At least somewhere around in that ballpark. Yeah.
Yeah. For Ted and Nicole to step in and finish along the way, he probably was a teenager between 16 and 19, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
Is what I'm thinking. But he was, and then the thing is, when Danny said something, he's like, what, do I have orphan written on my forehead? Like, what is going on?
And this is after they did Naked Twister.
Right. It was like, okay, I'm mad you just all sweaty and no shirt on in my kitchen cooking, and you ain't washed it.
Right.
The shower was supposed to be your first stop from that 5K run. Not in my kitchen cooking. Well, oh man, anybody else in the comments? Anybody got anything to say about Anita's procedure this week? I don't think it's going to come back positive. I just think they wanted to take us through the anguish of waiting for results.
Yeah, I think they got to play it up and let us feel all the feels, but I don't think they're going to make it positive.
No. In terms of the test, you don't think they were going to make it positive?
Yeah, I don't think so. You think that they're going to actually take her through that, and we're going to have to watch chemo and all of that?
I think they would.
That would be a lot.
I think that would be putting.
But I mean, they do that on regular television now. They have, all these newscasters that go through the whole procedure and everything else on TV and
but this is
show snippets and stuff. And maybe if she's going through if she has another job opportunity, that might give her the time frame to basically go and do whatever she's doing. So maybe they're going to write it like that, so she can be out more often.
I mean, she's been doing Law and Order the whole time.
Yeah, but I'm saying if there's something else.
I'm so sorry.
Or maybe she just, and really, has she had a break since she was gone with the Articulates for a minute? And she still wasn't, she's been pretty steady.
On Law and Order.
Yeah. And I agree with you, Lynn. I was just about to say, I think that the watchers, the demographic of the people who are watching this, I think if they actually take her through that, it's going to be too heavy because of the amount of people that I've already seen talking and it already sparking. Well, my experience was this, my experience was that, or I actually lost someone, or I actually lost both of my breath. I mean, like the things that I have been reading, I think if they actually go there, it's going to get really, really, really heavy for a lot of people. And I don't think they want to do that. They want to touch it without doing a deep dive into it. I think what they've done is just enough to get everybody thinking.
Right.
Let me go get my mammogram if I haven't, or I'll remember what it was, and let's have this dialogue and make sure everybody around us, sister girls, we good. But then I think they should leave it alone. I think the whole watching her have to go through chemo and radiation, all the other things would be too raw of a circumstance for too many viewers. That's my opinion.
I agree.
Now, if they go there, then we just have to buckle up for the ride and buckle up for all the feels. But I think the point of soap opera is to really escape reality, although we are applauding them for the realism they're bringing in. I do like it. But the point of it is to escape the problems we already have on the other side. You want to go to Fairmont Crest and laugh and get mad and throw stuff and talk to each other about it. I don't want to sit and cry in Fairmont Crest.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
That's the reason why I won't watch the Selena documentary. And I won't watch the movie anymore. I can't do it. It hurts my heart too much.
Nah, just makes me mad.
I cry boo-hoo, and let me tell you, the day Yolanda stepped foot out.
Oh, she ain't gonna make it out, out the prison yard.
The parole board did her a favor by keeping her in there.
Yes, they did, because all the people online said, "Nah, sis, you might want to stay where you at, because it ain't nothing good waiting for you out here." Sis, you might want to stay where you at.
Because literally, it's on site.
On site. She ain't gonna make it past the prison yard. Like, she'll get on the other side of the gate. She ain't gonna get in the Uber. She ain't gonna make it in the Uber.
She might get in the Uber, and the Uber driver might have something waiting on her.
That's what I said. She ain't gonna make it.
Look, the POC from African Americans to the Hispanic Latin community, we all got one common enemy, and that is Yolanda Saldivar.
Yolanda Saldivar.
Because sis, you run it.
The next documentary will be the assassination of Yolanda.
I'm telling you.
It'll be a whole other lifetime thing.
If you made it this far, she's talking about she being threatened. Honey, if you made it in there this long, that's your safe spot. Because I hear it's not gonna happen for you.
They must have had her in solitary, because I don't.
It's not gonna be good for you.
It's
not gonna be good for you.
They have to, because she would be a deep target if she was in public.
She would. So she's better off where she is, because Yolanda, two wrongs don't make a right. But I don't want to see nobody trying to right the wrong. So just stay where you at. Just stay where you at.
They definitely will. Somebody was gonna do it.
Oh yeah, they was planning. As much as I saw online, everybody feel the same way I do.
Yes, it's a universal.
So stay where you at. But yeah, writers, I know y'all already done fast forwarded. Y'all done taped, y'all done whatever. but I'm just hoping for the sake of us, you stop this right here.
Yeah.
Let her get a
y'all did a great job. Now let it go.
Right. Let her get a result that is benign, and then she can tell her family and the weight of it all costing, and it'll be a whole nice PSA of check this, make sure you check that, make sure you stay on top of XYZ. Vernon ain't gonna make it. If that happens,
no, Vernon wouldn't make it. No,
something happened to his, and even though we need to touch what's going on with Sharon,
Vernon,
you know it's a song now. He's taking voice lessons. We already know that.
But what is it? It wasn't that in part of the previews for this week that the articulates are back in the house and Anita saying something sharky and snarky to Sharon. What is that about? That's what I want to know. Like, what y'all here for?
Wait, did they do?
It's got to be for. It's got to be for tomorrow.
It's got to be for tomorrow. It was on.
It was a preview at the beginning of the week. Yeah, for this week. So it's got to happen tomorrow, since tomorrow's Friday. But I want to know.
I'm a little salty that we ain't got the 2 more episodes after this week.
I mean, how dare y'all? So we end up tonight being the last podcast of the year for the unless something major happens that we have to pop in.
Wait, because I missed it. So they're not going to have anything next week?
1 episode on Christmas Eve and 1 on December 30th, and that's it until January. We get 2 more episodes after tomorrow.
So y'all better have these 2 episodes have my whole edges snatched.
I mean,
because you cheated us from Winterfell. Y'all got to make these 2 episodes literally have me Avengers waiting for the next Avengers from Infinity War to Endgame.
Yeah. I mean, I want you to make us have to come back on and say, okay, we can't wait for January to talk about this. We got
to gotta be something.
Give us a reason to get on.
Give us a reason to get on and say, okay, we got to break the silence for a second. But Winterfest was a disappointment, Lynn. It was underwhelming. It was underwhelming. Vanessa only is one that gave us what we needed to give.
Vanessa, again.
Yeah, put our picture up. You got our picture up? I love that picture.
Hold on, let me get it.
You did it, and we love you for it.
And I put up a post about it us in there today, and she wrote us back, and she said, "Thank y'all so much for loving me and supporting me and what I do, and I love y'all so much." That was her message to Beyond the Gates today, to Behind the Gates.
Listen, we need your character to find happiness in some kind of way.
I love it. Oh my goodness.
Somebody other than Joey, please.
Because as an actor, as an actress, you go through the mental ringer trying to convey what Vanessa is going through.
Right.
I know it takes a toll on you. Please let at some point in 2026, let's let Vanessa find some kind of happiness.
So if we were doing songs, Vanessa's song of 2025 is Emotional Roller Coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Who is that by? I'm singing it in my head.
Vivian Green.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cat and Eva's song is Girl Fight.
Yeah.
It's about to be a what?
What is that song that Heather Headley had sang?
Oh no, maybe it was Heather Headley. Wait a second. What was Heather Headley and what was Vivian Green?
I'll have to look it up because I have both of them. So yeah, I don't know which one that's true.
I got to look it up.
Who was that who sang?
I think that was Vivian. Or was that Heather? Hold on.
Some song I'm singing is something in my mind, something.
That's Vivian. Emotional Roller Coaster is Vivian.
Okay, so what does Heather Headley do? They're so similar in their styles.
Heather Headley has many songs.
Yes, I will.
No, you know
we
what?
didn't ask you that.
In my mind.
Yeah.
I thought that in my mind was Heather Headley. I need the Sweet Magnolias to come back for another season. Let me just throw that out since we're talking about Heather Headley. Okay, let me keep this moving. All right, so Keisha, have you gotten enough of the nominations now to make a decision, or do we need to make any more cases for anybody else?
Recap.
Right now, we have Bill for his stroll down memory lane with Danny and trying to completely ignoring your wife at dinner and staring back at the drinks that you and Danny just had. Like you.
And why are the drinks still on the counter? Who's supposed to be working the bar? You slept.
Right? Who was busting? Because y'all wrong for this. But Bill for memory lane, Leslie for dismissing poor Samantha about the free clinic and naming it the Leslie Thomas outreach project. The Leslie Thomas Outreach Project. And then she told her something about, okay, now scoot along and stay gone and let the grown folks handle the business.
If I was Naomi, I would have came across that table so quick.
Yeah.
Because you ain't about to sit there and talk to my baby like that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, Naomi, I needed her to come a little stronger back.
She didn't. So Naomi just was, I think, more so flabbergasted that she'd even done that. I can't believe Naomi took the call for one. That's the first thing. But
she took the call from Eva, but yeah.
But still, so it's Bill for this. It's Leslie.
Look, Haley looking like, yeah, I got some specialty for your ass tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, if it wasn't Naomi drinking the tea that day, she would let Danny drink it. Go ahead.
And
Carlton for that.
Yeah.
Carlton for that.
All right, I'm ready.
You ready?
You saw the last picture. You good?
All right, hold on.
Take that shit off the screen, man.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I am very much upset that nobody jacked Leslie up for the way she came at Samantha. I am so sick and tired of Carlton's little dusty ass, and I'm ready for him to go.
Oh.
Well,
so Carlton is the one going home?
Yes, absolutely. Because you are so out of order.
PJ out of order. You're going to always be out of order.
Say it, Donald. Say it, Donald.
She said picnic basket McGee gotta go.
Picnic basket McGee.
Well,
that's what Alice said. Picnic basket McGee. Oh God.
Oh God. We were not
Allie, you come up with some names, girl. You know you can.
Not impressed about bringing me back to my house with my husband and calling in a to-go order from whatever diner up the street.
Liz said y'all can say what y'all want to, but Carlton did that.
No, he didn't.
I'm
underwhelmed and unimpressed.
I would have been applauding Carlton up and down if it had been for another woman because it was a nice gesture. But like I said, I think our dance, our song, our wine, our first get to know you
being too pushy.
Was very presumptuous.
He's doing too much. You are cringe. You've been sitting here salivating for years over your best friend's wife. That's gross.
And I wonder if he got a little pride to her in the house. That would be, yeah. Because the way he's acting.
Of it from a standpoint of, if just like Ursula said, if my man's friend came at me like that, like, ew. Like,
my husband has a best friend named Brian. And they've been best friends for a long time, way before I met them. And we've been all cool in the circles because I actually met Brian first, then I met Raphael. But I realized quickly afterwards they were best friends. If me and Raphael are not together and Brian comes say, I've been waiting all this time and now I'm what?
Ew. Ew.
Look,
No.
about maybe about 7 or 8 years ago.
Restless hands.
I think it was before Skylar was born. I got a phone call at like 2:00 in the morning, and it was one of Walt's homeboys. I'm like, the freak is it was before Skylar was born, yeah, because he was still living in Charlotte. I'm like, what the heck is he doing? Call me. I didn't even answer.
Right.
I called Walt. I said, such and such just called me. What? I said, yeah. Like what? He didn't even finish the conversation. He was already dialing.
Oh wow.
It turned out to be it was he either called or he texted. He called the wrong Keisha.
Oh.
But just the thought of it is just like, sir, no.
Right.
No. Just no.
Yes, no.
Right. Yogi Bear picnic basket, sir.
Yeah. No McGee.
Right.
Picnic basket McGee.
I like how now.
Because like if I put it in that context, yeah, it's definitely cringe if Brian was calling me on that tip. No.
That's
Kyle.
to me. I'm sorry.
Kyle.
It'd be one thing if we weren't. Ugh.
I wasn't mad at Kyle. And she sat there and allowed that back massage to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And she wasn't, anyway.
She didn't seem bothered at all.
I wasn't bothered by Kyle.
I wasn't either.
I thought they was cute together.
I'm here for Kyle.
Same.
I can't handle.
I agree. That's four for Kyle.
I couldn't
0 for Carlton.
If I have to choose,
no, you got one for Carlton.
I'm gonna choose Kyle.
Lynn is Carlton.
Who's one for Carlton? Miss Lynn?
Lynn is down for Carlton.
Oh, Lynn. No, Lynn, no.
Well, let me take it back. I don't think she's down for Carlton. She appreciates what Carlton did for the picnic. I don't know if she's team Carlton. I think she's team Gesture.
Let's
correct me if I'm wrong.
Kyle or Carlton. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, y'all put that in there. Let's see. Yeah, after she did her intake interview, she at her desk and he's sitting down like he's some kind of patient. And you team Kyle or team Carlton. And Kyle is spelled Kial, just if y'all wanted to know. See, Lynn said team Gesture. See, I thought so. All about what Carlton was able to pull together, the magnificent gourmet type menu that he was able to pull together with the rum balls and the.
That's all right. Kyle will be back from his latest assignment soon.
Mm-hmm.
It was ginger sesame brittle, rum balls, and turkey sandwich with cranberry sauce, and then a s'mores packet. Something like that.
S'mores packet.
That thing was like, we're gonna do something with some pecan brittle, some kind of something marshmallow, something. It was a s'mores basket.
McBaskets.
McBaskets got it.
Allie, you are the best when it comes to the nicknames. Lord,
yes.
Jesus.
Kyle ain't got nothing but restless hands.
But
she allowed it. So we talking about these men.
She's open to it, Lynn. If he basically is rubbing, she's open to it.
She's open to both of what these both men are putting down. So let's talk about her for a second, because she in
her whole phase.
I want her to come in with date number 3. I want to see how she reacts.
We need another one.
The gentleman number 3.
We have all been there. The whole phase is a glorious phase.
I don't want her to settle down.
It is. That's
Sesame brittle. Yeah, I don't want her to settle down with anybody right now. Just like I don't want Ted to settle down with anybody right now.
But Ted is the type man. He got to have somebody. We already know that.
I think Ted is lonely.
Yeah, he lonely.
And I think Nicole is trying to redeem herself in that whole public thing, because she's still concerned about public opinion. Because why else would you ask Shanice, well, what y'all gonna be talking about? Because I went out with Kyle, now I'm going out with Carlton. What y'all got to say? She's still very much obsessed with public opinion.
Yeah,
Nicole is
very much so.
But I want to see her date guy number 3.
Yeah.
Because did she kiss Kyle? Because she brought Kyle back to the house too after Winterfest.
Kyle kissed her hand, and then he kissed her cheek or something when he was leaving. I don't think he actually kissed her.
I'm here.
But that's the first one for her and Carlton. That's the first actual kiss, wasn't it?
No. They was kissing at the table.
Nah, they kissed.
That's right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, they were kissing at the table. Yeah. Yeah.
If it had happened, let me just say this, and I said it before. If Carlton and Nicole had happened organically, like Ted and Shanice seem like they're leaning into, I would not necessarily have such a hard thing against Carlton. But his admission that I've been waiting in the wings of your marriage for 30 years, that's all you need to say. There's nothing else to be said.
And that point's a no return. Because you literally prayed for the downfall of my marriage just for you to be able to have the chance to try and get my wife.
And you have no loyalty, because if you don't have loyalty to your boy, your business partner, what kind of loyalty you going to have to me? I'm just supposed to automatically assume that I'm such a superwoman to you that you've waited all this long that I can trust you? I can't trust you.
Nope.
I can't trust you, Carlton. I just
there's
no way I can look at you with eyes of admiration when you've been in the wings looking for the default of my marriage, stabbing your boy in the back, and now you coming to look at me like, yeah, I've been waiting for 30 years, girl. That ain't flattering to me. That is not flattering to me. That is get the hell away from me.
Because I just...
Oh, he been wanting me all this time. I'm so flattered.
Yeah, I can see her eating. She is eating that up right now.
My husband would unalive his ex-best friend.
She said ex-best friend, yep.
They still in the practice together, and he sat there and watched this.
I don't even see how they doing that, because I'm like, I can't.
And he did not jump on Carlton's back and ride his back around the corner, because I would have been beating his head up. He didn't do anything to compromise the marriage until it started. He saw a crack in it. But the fact that you waited silently without taking a wife of your own and a relationship on your own to wait on this one is still a big red flag to me. And he didn't even wait until the ink was dry.
Right.
Before he moved in. She hadn't even filed yet, and he was moving in.
And he was already right there at the door.
I still got an issue.
Okay, yeah, you didn't do anything to compromise the marriage, but it's just like, you wouldn't find it creepy somebody basically sitting salivating over you in the wings? Like,
for
that's
30
gross.
years. For 30 years.
That's cringe.
That is,
if I had to define it, a giant picture of him would be right there.
That's mental illness defined, because I didn't break you up, but I waited for you to break up. And before I know, for all you know, he could have had an altar built in his house with some dolls and stuff going on trying to break this up. We never know. But he just, For
all we know, he could have introduced Ted to Leslie in that diner.
Yeah.
It's so much that could have happened here, because if you've been waiting that long, you've been doing, this ain't the first time. This is the first time you showed your hand, but what have you done in the wings?
Mm-hmm.
It could have been anything. I mean, Carlton, how you sit and wait for somebody else's woman for 30 years? All these women out here, and you ain't with nobody? You just waiting on your homeboy's wife? And you think that's sexy?
That's crazy as hell.
That's not sexy to me, Nicole.
It's crazy.
Now, again, if we hanging out and I'm Carlton, I'm so upset. How could your friend do this to me? And you start hanging out as a friend, And he never said nothing but, Nicole, I'm here for you. Ted, I'm here for you too, because y'all, I love both of y'all. You my buddy, and she was that. And let me just try to help. And then they just start hanging out, and one day look at each other with new eyes. I might be like, okay, it could work. I don't like it, but it's not that he set out to do it. I feel like he planned, plotted, and strategized to how to make his move.
I'm sorry, that's gross.
But the assumption is that he didn't date anyone in between. Well, he didn't marry them. He still said out of his mouth, I'm only going by his words. And Carlton's words out of his mouth is, I quote, I've been waiting all this time while she's been married. And Ted said, even though I used to joke with him about him being in love with my wife, I didn't realize it was true. I will never be Team Carlton and Nicole. Never have I ever. Never will I ever. I don't care. I don't care what he do. I don't care if he come to the hospital with a damn flash mob. Nope. Kyle, I like Kyle. Kyle can come back. I'll be okay to see things roll with Kyle. As Donald said, Kyle is more Nicole speed. I think so.
I agree.
I think Umbatu can come and take Nicole out. I'd be happy with Umbatu.
She said Umbatu. Picture Nicole in Wakanda.
Right. I take Umbatu. Anybody.
But Umbatu is definitely not Nicole's speed.
You know, Faye, they never really talked about that again. They never mentioned that anymore. That Carlton and Leslie had that conversation. They touched it and then they left it alone. I think even if Carlton had been waiting, number one, he didn't have to say it out of his mouth. That should have went with him to his grave. And number two, he should have played it completely cool and been on a friend tip and left it be. That's my thought. But anyway, y'all, we don't have any announcements tonight. We've evicted Carlton. You gone. Let's go ahead and give our performer of the week.
We already know.
I think we already know.
Yeah. And this person gets it for two different scenes too.
Okay.
You ready?
Hold on. Wait a minute.
His basket collection.
Because he focused on his Allie Mae Jenkins. All right, I'm ready.
All right, performer of the week goes to the matriarch Anita Dupree for the scene with the biopsy and the scene of the conversation with Andre. Andre, because he did that. He has grown so much with you, and I love the scene that they had together.
He has,
but definitely be the number one.
Final thoughts.
Davey Richardson.
I think that as we wind down 2025, they have done a really great job in being able to provide us a good amount of storylines that have kept us engaged, caused a bunch of discourse and conversation. I think that the writing speaks to itself, even though some will say that these are just fictional people. Why are you people so invested? Because the writing is good. And because the writing is so good, it creates conversation like what we do every week on generally Friday. But because today is Thursday and we're only having 2 episodes left. But either way it goes, they create communities of people who like to be able to talk about Beyond the Gates. So I really appreciate what the writers have brought in being able to talk about real life conversations that happen in real life. So these next 2 episodes, like I said, they better be Avengers quality to make us want to have to disrupt the break and say, hold on, let's come back and talk about this for a second here.
Avengers Prime. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I echo everything my brother said. And I just want to say I applaud the cast, the writers, the showrunners, Michelle, everybody. Thank you. I can say personally, thank you for giving me this escape this year. This has probably been one of the roughest years of my life, and I needed this.
2025 kicked my ass.
Yeah, Angela, you have any final thoughts? Angela?
Are you awake?
Okay, well, moving on. I want to challenge everybody's higher order thinking skills for a second.
All right.
Today, we heard that Vernon and Anita met at the March on Washington.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, now, is it possible that Barbara is and Leslie is his and Barbara's child? Being that they met at the March on Washington, so basically he met them all at the same time at the march.
Barbara wasn't there. She wasn't a part of the group.
She wasn't a part of the group. So that's what I'm saying. Is it possible now that Leslie is his and Barbara's, or has he been faithful all the time?
Inconclusive.
Yeah, I guess it's too soon to call that one.
It's too many vague hints to be able to draw a decisive conclusion, at least for me. So I'll leave it as inconclusive.
I do like that stroll down memory lane for them because it gave us a little bit more backstory. So I appreciated that Dante Green saying, no, y'all not going to take a risk. Y'all going to the March on Washington, and which is where she meets Vernon. So I'm concerned now, were they together forever after that? Or did they meet and then have subsequent meetings? Right. My granddad is a Disney. Yeah, I did like that whole March on Washington tie-in and him being the senator. I don't think he wasn't Senator Dupree then. He was the civil rights activist then.
I think that we will get more of their backstory in terms of Barbara in 2026. Because I don't see them trying to touch anything Barbara related or in these next 2 episodes we have. I can see them potentially touching on Dante Green in these next 2 episodes, but maybe not in detail. I think that we actually may see, is Dante dead?
They have not said. I assumed. So and maybe I assumed.
Because they haven't confirmed that he's
they've been together for 63 years.
I think that.
Yeah, because when the March on Washington happened is when they met.
62 years.
Because is Dante the same age as Anita and them?
Probably older. I would see him being older. Dante is Leslie's dad. We shall see. It's got to come out.
Yeah.
We'll see where they take us in season 2. So have we officially started season 2, or will season 2 start February 24th when we make the year mark?
I think it's.
I would say that it would start at the year mark. That's what I think.
Look, when my Hulu says episode 201.
True.
That's when season 2 starts.
True. Because it's still saying season 1 on the Hulu. So
says season 1 on Paramount.
According to AI on Google, new episodes expected to air in 2026. Filming started in September 2025. New episodes expected to air in 2026.
Love you, Lynn. Thank you. Get to writing. I haven't been on as much because I haven't been academically writing, but I am writing. for her. So I will be on the groups again, probably starting tomorrow. Hi Marvella. I heard that you were on earlier. I think you left. I saw you come in and say hi.
Hey Marvella.
But yeah, I like that March on Washington thing. I did appreciate some backstory with Bill and Danny. I just didn't want it to be with them together having the stroll down memory lane.
Well, we've had enough of the memory lane with Danny and Bill. We don't need any more backstory. We're done with their backstory. Look, him going down memory lane is gonna cause him to get off real quick.
I would like to see more backstory from Andre's parents.
Yeah.
That's a good story to jump into, how that whole situation went.
Yeah. Still need the Hawthorne family to be fleshed out thoroughly.
Yes.
Christmas Day over eggnog.
Yes. Well, let me say this, everybody. Christmas is next week. Allie, I need you to DM me your address since you are the winner of that basket. So,
if you don't take it, I will gladly accept it.
Donald said, I will gladly. Who knows? Maybe next year, maybe we'll do a running for 2 since we have a whole year. Who knows?
I move that at least one podcast we do in person.
Ooh.
Well, we definitely want to try. We've been talking about doing a retreat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I would love if they would let us come visit the set and we do a podcast from there.
Love it.
That would be so fun.
Yeah, it would. Let me make this brief announcement. There is a Marvella said she was in second place. There is in the summer, there is a dinner happening with the cast to raise money for firefighters and military people. And the tickets are $1,500 each.
Ooh, Jesus Christ, man. That's rent. Oh my God.
But it's a fundraiser and it is with the cast. So
it's funny.
That's happening in June in Atlanta. So I will mention that. And I'll give y'all the details in the group for that. But that's that. But I was thinking about some sort of BTG retreat where we could do a live broadcast, and where we could broadcast mainly from the retreat, like for the weekend, whether we have different pockets and different things happening, Zoom, different things, kind of like a little BTG workshop conference sort type thing is what I was thinking. I can't see that happening before summer, maybe the end of summer. October looks like it's pretty booked up. Looks like. Do I need to be down there October or November, Keisha?
October.
End of October, 1st of November.
In October.
Yeah. So, but somewhere along in there, I'm thinking some sort of retreat so that we can. She said, "LOL 1,500. Can you hear me? Do we get a media pass?" I don't know, Allie, about the media pass. I'm working on it.
I'm here for the look. We need somebody to make that that getting us on set with a media pass.
I'm working on it. I know a few of us might be. We sure will be in the same place. Oh, Allie, you're coming. Okay, so listen, you get a special invitation because Little Poppy is doing a day party / hosting food cooking for Theta Gamma, and you can become an honorary Theta Gamma member. And also the chapter in Puerto Rico, they're going to also be invited, the new chapter. So yes, you can come to the day party, to the event.
Z, if you come into Boule, let us know.
Yes,
I forgot about Z.
Yes,
See, if you come to Boulé, let us know. We're gonna have a special AKA edition of Behind the Gates. Live from Boulé.
Yes, and you will get to experience Little Poppy cooking. Woo-hoo. Keisha's already excited.
My bag is packed.
Yes, that will be awesome, Allie. I didn't even think about that. Yes. Okay, so that's July. July set. Boom. Now we work on October. And yes, perfect. Okay, perfect. I just got super excited all over again. That's gonna be great. Okay.
I love Andre and Danny. Can I just say that again?
Yes.
They working hard on that baby.
Did you see the reel that they put?
Oh yeah, we do have a commercial we have to air.
I have to do it by share screen because I could not download it. But let me cue that up right now. Hold on. I just thought about it.
Very, very important commercial. This is for y'all if you haven't finished your Christmas shopping yet.
All right, let's see. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Where is the volume button? Here and here. All right, now let's see. How do we share this? Okay. Share screen.
Holiday season, get yourself a heart attach.
Wait. I can't see how to start it over.
Oh, I've seen this.
You got to scroll off and come back, maybe.
Ho ho for the holidays.
It surely has come in handy for me.
That's my girl.
Yeah. Everybody could use a good hoe.
Ooh. Can't go to sleep without it.
Support a female entrepreneur and a small family-operated business this holiday season.
Donnell and Deanna remain unavailable for comment. Vanessa not included.
Looking for the perfect gift for your loved one this holiday season? Get yourself a heart attach hoe because everyone loves
A heart attach hoe.
Get you a ho 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 for the holidays.
It surely has come in handy for me.
That's my girl.
Yeah. Everybody could use a good hoe.
Can't go to sleep without it.
Keith Robinson's
Support
hilarious.
a female entrepreneur and a small family-operated business this holiday season.
Donnell and Deanna remain unavailable for comment. Vanessa not
I
included.
want to hang out with her for one day.
Look, Vanessa is a key. You can't
Yes,
tell me.
Vanessa is a
You
hoot.
can't tell me otherwise. And Keith Robinson is hilarious.
Oh my
He's doing all
God.
kinds of stuff on Facebook with his little tweet things coming on. Keith is crazy. He is. You saw the party they had?
Yes.
There's one with them doing the Christmas party, and what's her name? Backing it up.
Right.
Um,
Yes, Mona.
Mona.
Yes. It was so I wrote them. I said, y'all look like y'all had so much fun. They were like, thank you. Listen, y'all. Yeah, we have to make a point to. That's one of those intentional things we talked about last night. Let's definitely set an intention that we're going to get together live and that we are going to be in the space of a cast member or two and be live and have a wonderful time in a weekend. We're going to set that as our 2026 intention for BTG.
We got if we
That's
do
what
it in
we're gonna
Atlanta, we
do.
have a better chance of them coming.
Absolutely. This means I have to fly. That's all. Or if we do it shortly after when I'm already over there, while I'm there, I don't have to fly out and come back. So we have to do it at some point while I'm there and I just stay.
That'll work. We can plan for that.
Yeah.
That way I'm already there.
The heart attack. Oh.
Oh God.
They are hilarious.
Everybody needs a good hoe. Oh, Lord Jesus.
They are hilarious. That was so funny. I love it.
That was really funny.
Listen, y'all, have a great holiday. Have a Merry Christmas, y'all.
You as well.
Merry Christmas.
New Year.
May the gates call us back early.
Did y'all get your Christmas card from Behind the Gates?
I didn't get no Christmas
today?
card, Buffles.
I didn't get none.
You didn't?
Either.
I got a Christmas card. Apparently, Allie got one as well from the cast.
Beyond the Gate?
From Paramount.
Yes. I will share it so that we can all share it. They sent us a Christmas card. Let me see. Share screen. Let me go in here. Hold on. Where is it? Here we go. Oh.
In anticipation.
Oh.
Quick,
Lord.
quick, quick.
Lord,
Not gonna do it.
My hair ain't sitting and dial. Shit.
What?
I gotta go rinse the hair out.
Oh, you had it sitting in there that long.
It looked like it really lightened it much.
Okay.
Let me go rinse this out right now.
Here is, y'all see this?
Not really. A very special holiday wish to you. Beyond the Gate airs weekdays on CBS.
Did y'all see it?
Special holiday wish for you. Beyond the Gates airs weekdays.
Oh, y'all see this? Oh, y'all see that? Y'all don't see what I see. Hold on. I shared the wrong thing. Hold on. I shared the wrong part of the screen. Let me stop sharing. Stop sharing. And let me share again the part I want to share.
Keisha's taking me out, dyeing his hair.
Girl. I mean, I'm sorry. Yes. I got caught up in talking to everybody. Where is it? Happy? What?
It was in your email.
Yes, but I'm trying to figure out where the
Was it email or Facebook?
It's an email. It came to my email. Can y'all see me moving around?
No, that's the same thing you had up before.
Okay, because I'm playing the Christmas card here on my thing. It's a digital Christmas card with all of the cast members, and it says happy holidays from Beyond the Gates. And it's all of them in the Dupree living room. They're all dressed up, and it's a video, and it says happy holidays. And at first I thought that it was spam because it came from this name, and it said from from Beyond the Gates. And I was like, okay, so somebody who knows that I do a podcast and they're trying to spam me. Earlier about, hey, did you get a Christmas card? And I said, oh, so I saw that, but I thought it was spam, so I had deleted it. So I had to go back to the trash can to find it, and then I found it. Like, okay. So that was that. Don't be a Grinch. Okay.
World, please be kind.
No, I'm looking.
Nope. But anyway, y'all. So y'all listen. I hope y'all get everything y'all wanted for Christmas. I hope y'all start the new year right. If we don't speak before 2026, we will definitely be in a group. If we're not live together, we will definitely be within the group, speaking to one another. But I want y'all to be great. Don't eat too much. Whatever y'all eat at Christmas. Some people repeat Thanksgiving again. I really don't know what we're doing. We got about 8 people that's going to be in our home. So we're going to have all kinds of things. But make sure y'all have your Hoppin' John for New Year's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And don't make a resolution. Just be intentional that way, because resolutions don't last. So Y'all make sure y'all set those intentions before we switch over, and everything will be all good. Love all of y'all. So happy and thankful that I met each and every one of you all this year, that this show has brought our little family together. I'm so happy and excited for new people in my life, because I've only had friends that I've had for 30 plus years. And now I have a new crop of people. So let's see.
Yay.
Let's see if y'all make the 30-year mark. But here we are. All right, Keisha, you gonna come on to say bye, or you own the
I'm here.
All right, well,
still here.
No, I got my bonnet on my head, so no, I'm not coming on.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. We love you. Everything is all good. Good night, everybody. Have a
good night.
All right.
Love y'all. Happy holidays.
Love you back.
Happy holidays.
Get a heart attack.
Happy holidays to you.
Oh my gosh.
Bill won.